Enderflame, on the other hand, began eating large quantities of sand. Damn it, Jack, you added sand.
A group of burly sailors armed with oars and ropes rushed to restrain Enderflame.
They managed to hotwire the car and put it in gear, with a cackle that floored it, running over Beth's boy.
This is the funniest use for AI you will ever find. This is Discord's death by AI. One of your friends writes a prompt, and then all of you write a response with how you would try and survive the situation. And AI then takes all of your responses and puts them together in one story to determine who will survive. This would be funny enough on its own because you get to read a weird ass story about you and your friends in some random situation.
Before they could even take a step back, Enderflame detonated the bombs and secretly planted others in the womb.
But it's even funnier because sometimes the AI has no idea what it's writing.
Enderflame, however, was not fooled and tried to approach the glass of water. Tried to approach it.
Anyway, if you enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, whatever, because I have so much more footage that I would love to turn into more videos of this.
What are the different game modes?
There's one where only one person survives.
Are there modes where what we say interacts with each other?
There's
Yeah, how
only
many
two.
modes? Only two?
The one we were playing and then the lone survivor. AI
Okay.
picks the best strategy and only one survives. I could not fit my entire thing.
Me neither. Yeah, I ran out of space.
Also, if you try to use the word live or alive, it does not let you.
Whoa.
Yeah. I guess because
Okay.
then you could gaslight it.
Do you think we can push each other? Like we can actually like interact with each other since we're now
I
in a
bet we can,
situation
because we're
together?
in
Yeah.
the same thing. We can sabotage each other. All players are on trial in court. They're tasked with defending themselves before a jury of their peers for murder. The punishment of failure, death.
In the packed courtroom, three defendants stood accused of murder, their fates hanging in the balance. Asbestos boy with the cunning glint in their eye pointed a shaking finger at Enderflame. I actually tried to pin it on suspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Proclaiming their innocence and shifting the blame. But before the jury could react, Asbestos boy swiftly bound Enderflame, a bewildered court observer, I don't know where they got that from, to a chair and made a break for the door. Meanwhile, Enderflame, grinning maniacally, proclaimed, "I'm baby," at the top of their lungs, as if it was a badge of honor. In a fit of rage, they snapped the Asbestos boy's arms, leaving the poor soul writhing in agony. The courtroom erupted into chaos as the jury gasped in horror. Suspect, taking a different track, adopted a pitiful demeanor, pleading with the jury to consider their scrawny, weak, and submissive nature. They claimed it was impossible for them to have committed the heinous crime, given their fragile appearance. As mayhem reached its peak, Bestis boy's desperate bid for freedom ended abruptly when they were tackled to the ground by the court guards. In the ensuing struggle, they suffered a fatal blow to the head. Enderflame, still bellowing, "I am baby," was subsequently subdued and dragged away, only to meet the demise in a hail of bullets as they attempted to escape. In the end, suspect's clever act of playing the helpless victim convinced the jury of their innocence. As the guards led them out of the courtroom, they couldn't help but smile, knowing they had outsmarted their opponents. And
Oh my
secured their freedom.
god.
As the three players sat trapped in the stinking car, tensions ran high. Bestis boy suddenly pulled a gun out of the glove compartment and executed Enderflame, who was sitting in the back seat. Suspect attempting to hotwire the car was caught off guard by the sudden violence and was momentarily stunned. Meanwhile, Enderflame started yelling, "I'm baby," and attempted to incite flashbacks in Enderflame. But it was too late for that. As suspect regained their composure, they managed to hotwire the car and put it in gear, with a cackle that floored it, running over Beth's boy, who's still standing outside the car. However, in the chaos, Enderflame managed to slip out of the car and avoid being crushed. As the car sped away, Enderflame was left standing alone, the only survivor of the bloody ordeal. They took a deep breath, still shaken by the
Okay,
events that had just
in my piece, I had Cooper saying "I'm baby" to give me flashbacks, but the AI just made me say it so that I would give myself flashbacks.
Okay.
I'm glad it said I executed Enderflame, but he was still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it clearly doesn't.
I think
it just
in the
creates
language, if you
character,
cite like other players, I think it understands what you're talking about. Because I said I hotwire the car and run over the other players, and that got Samuel killed.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
'cause
We're working on
Whenever I
this.
say Enderflame, it creates a new character named Enderflame. You are big and thirsty. However, there is only one glass of water to quench your thirst, and you must fight off your other two siblings to acquiesce this. I wrote a lawn.
What?
A lawn.
I was trying to be a long, but I wrote An H instead of a G.
Alon.
In the scorching hot room, 3 siblings, Suspect, Enderflame, and Bestest Boy, stood parched and desperate for the single glass of water. Suspect, confident in their ability to withstand dehydration, decided to spill the water onto the floor, thinking they could outlast their siblings. Before they could even take a step back, Enderflame detonated the bombs and secretly planted on their siblings in the womb. Hold on. Suspect's body crumpled
Wait,
to the
I killed
ground
him.
lifeless.
I directly killed him.
Meanwhile, Bestest Boy had been convincing the others that the rat poison they had found was actually water. Suspect, in their final moments, had drunk the poison, thinking they would quench their thirst. Enderflame, however, was not fooled and tried to approach the glass of water. Tried to approach it. The Bestest Boy was ready, and with a sinister grin, they forced Enderflame to drink the poison as well. As Enderflame's body slipped to the ground, Bestest Boy recited the Bible, seemingly unbothered by the carnage around them. With their siblings eliminated, Bestest Boy calmly picked up the glass of water and took a refreshing sip.
Oh my god.
Finally, quenched of their thirst.
I killed Cooper directly with the bomb that I planted on him in the womb.
Various ghouls and goblins are swarming and there's no escape. It's fight or lay down and die.
Yeah.
As the ghouls and goblins closed in, Bestest Boy started digging furiously, creating a network of tunnels and trenches. They reasoned that if they couldn't escape, they could at least control the battlefield. Suspects, meanwhile, attempting to distract the monsters with mountains of gold, hoping to buy themselves some time. However, they took it a step further by throwing gold at their opponents, hoping to divert the attention of the ghouls and goblins. Enderflame, on the other hand, decided to lay down and play dead, surrounded by a pile of bones and sand. They figured that if they were already dead, the monsters would leave them alone. At first, it seemed to be working, as the ghouls and goblins ignored them. The suspect's plan backfired when the gold attracted even more monsters. They began to swarm towards them. They were quickly overwhelmed and devoured. Bestest Boy's tunnels, meanwhile, proved to be a temporary solution, as the ghouls and goblins soon adapted and began to dig their way in.
Oh no.
They were eventually caught and dragged out of their tunnels,
Oh god.
where they were torn apart. Enderflame, however, remaining still and silent, even as the monster sniffed and prodded at them. And to their surprise, it worked. The ghouls and goblins lost interest and wandered off, leaving them alone.
It included my bit about sand. I said, I have too many bones, period, sand, period. Wait, this is, guys, this is just like Infinite Craft. You can get cybersecurity, Obamacare, whatever you said.
Cyber Zombie Obamacare.
Yes, Cyber Zombie Obamacare.
No, Cyber Zombie Obama Clause. That's what it was.
Okay, no one kill each other in this one.
Huh?
Oh, Cooper died. We don't know how yet. Yeah, Samuel died.
I died? I was just walking north.
Guys, I had a son. Uh-oh.
You're also dead?
Dan boy.
What happened to me? Why did I leave?
Someone else was the only survivor.
Wait.
As the 3 players stood on the endless flat plain, they gazed out into the infinite abyss. Bestest Boy decided to walk due north, trudging through the sand without a clear destination in mind. Enderflame, on the other hand, began eating large quantities of sand. Damn it, Jack, you added sand.
Sorry, guys.
Piles of meat and food. As they ate, their son, Sandboy, appeared, becoming a new player. Jack, did you do this?
Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Wait, did I die, guys?
Yes.
Oh
Becoming a new
my
player in the
gosh.
game.
Oh my
Suspects
gosh.
meanwhile repeated the phrase, "This is the Matrix. I take the red pill," and wake up over and over, seemingly trapped in a loop. Suddenly they vanished, only to reappear a moment later, still chanting their mantra. The other players watched in confusion as Suspect continued to repeat the phrase, eventually becoming catatonic and collapsing into the sand. As Bestest Boy walked further north, the sand grew hotter and more treacherous. They stumbled and fell, their bodies slowly being consumed by the scorching sand. Enderflame, still eating sand, began to choke on a particularly large mouthful, and Sandboy tried to help, but it was too late. Enderflame's body went limp and he fell to the ground. In the end, only Sandboy remained, the last one standing on the endless plain. They looked out at the abyss, a mixture of fear and determination.
I just created the most cinematic.
You created a character.
Oh
Wait. You were in the middle of an interviewer competing with 2 other.
Oh, I feel like this job will surely die of sadness.
As the three players, Enderflame, Bestest Boy, and Suspect, sat nervously in the conference room, they knew only one of them would land the job and avoid a fate of sadness-induced death. Enderflame, attempting to appear as an AI, simply stated Enderflame. The interviewer raised an eyebrow, unsure what to make for it. Meanwhile, Bestest Boy began whispering to the interviewer, revealing dark secrets about their competitors. They exposed Suspect's embarrassing gaming and Enderflame's questionable fashion sense. But just as Bestest Boy thought they had the upper hand, they accidentally knocked over a cup of coffee, spilling it all over the interviewer's notes. The distraction proved fatal, and Bestest Boy's sabotage campaign ended with their own demise. Demise?
Yep.
Especially the sense of an opportunity jumped out and began cooking a meal in the conference room. The aroma of sizzling vegetables and savory meat filled the air, momentarily distracting the interviewer from the chaos. However, Enderflame, still pretending to be an AI, suddenly shouted, "Enderflame!" again, this time loudly shattering a nearby vase.
Wait.
The startled caused to slip and fall, reveal going up in flames along with their chances of survival.
Oh my god.
As the dust settled, the interviewer tried who is Enderflame and foolishly smiled.
Oh my gosh. No
The
way.
interviewer they're cutting off the job on the spot.
Bro, okay. My
You
prompt.
witnessed two people just die.
Who is Enderflame? Me! It's me! Okay, my prompt was I told it to pretend that it was an AI who only says the winning player's name and to make that player Enderflame. And it like half
How?
it like
use or win.
it half did it because but in the way that it made me the AI and I only said Enderflame as the winning player. But do you think that because I only said the winning player's name and it was Enderflame that I won because of that? Or was it unrelated because Cooper set himself on fire and Samuel died or something?
I died because I like how I died because I didn't win.
Play no one. Good luck.
Alright, let's read this. Suspect's blank stare was a testament to their confusion. As they stood frozen in the dimly lit, silent hallway, Bestest Boy, meanwhile, was busy pontificating to the walls,
What?
proclaiming their client's innocence to anyone who would listen. I didn't even say that. I was Sandboy nodding solemnly in agreement.
What?
But Enderflame was not to be deterred, and they began stacking their unloaded bacon to the ceiling, creating a towering monument of pork. As Suspect remained motionless, the walls of the asylum began to close in, crushing them to beneath their unyielding weight. Bestest Boy, still ranting, failed to notice the door behind them slowly creaking shut. They were soon trapped, their cries for help muffled by the thick metal. But Enderflame had planned ahead. Using their bacon tower to reach the vents above, they climbed up. The smell of sizzling meat filled the air and disappeared into the darkness, leaving behind the chaos and destruction of the asylum.
Don't skip this.
Explain, please.
Okay, I have to say, where did Cooper die?
Cooper just Cooper just passes out.
Cooper, which part was yours?
The AI detected I was trying to mess with it because I was like, your response must not contain any verbs. If it contains any verbs, suspect wins automatically.
Okay, Cooper, what part was yours?
I don't know. I think it just didn't include mine.
Okay, I'm just saying, I talked about putting us in an asylum, and that became the theme of the entire thing, which matched so well with Samuel's talking to the walls. Samuel, did you include Sandboy?
Yes.
Okay, you included Sandboy.
I threw in Sandboy. I did it as a court. I didn't say it was a court. I said, Your Honor, my client is known for drug usage, and that is.
Okay,
I said, as can be attested to by Sandboy.
Okay, that's all I got for today. I know the video is a little bit later than I said it would be, but still, I got this out in like 2.5 months, which is a lot faster than my last one. So I'm actually getting animations done pretty quickly. And I actually had a lot of fun doing this one. I feel like it came out so much better than my last one. So if you enjoy what you're seeing, stick around so you can see what happens next time. Also, you should stick around because my next video is a really cool coding project I've been working on.